The former okbaby family channel hasn't quite escaped drama despite their split, as Kira's former best friend and the former ex-fiance of Kira's current husband has come out to speak out on everything. And if you're like, what the heck did you just say? Don't worry, I'll break it all down because it's truly an unbelievable mess. okbaby was a vlog channel on YouTube. I've talked about them before and this whole situation, but there's new developments, so that's why we're talking about it again. But their YouTube channel, okbaby, was started by Oscar and Kira. They had their first child when they were teenagers and started vlogging their teen parenting journey. They ended up having 4 kids in total together. Now, when Kira was pregnant with their 3rd child in 2018, Oscar had actually proposed to her. They literally had millions of followers supporting them, but then things took a turn. See, Kira had a podcast that she did with her friend Hannah. Hannah was engaged to her boyfriend Preston. They had been together for 6 years. And I will say that there are people online that have found documents that it seems that Preston and Hannah did actually get married. They just didn't have their wedding yet, but they legally did go to the courthouse and get the papers done. But publicly on social media, they were only engaged. Now, when Kira and Hannah would do their podcast, they would sometimes have their partners, Preston and Oscar, on their podcast. So the audience was really familiar with everyone. Now, in January of 2022, Kira and Oscar posted a video that went viral. It was titled, "We Broke Up." And it was no clickbait. Some had speculated that this was coming based on how they had been posting on social media around that time, but for the most part, people were shocked. Kira faced a lot of backlash from the public as she was the one who broke up with Oscar, and people judged the way that she acted in their breakup video, just super nonchalant, unaffected by the whole thing. Both of them in their breakup video did admit to wrongdoings in the relationship and said that this was for the best for them and their kids. People were obviously taking sides, and the channel's comments were filled with hate for Kira, and as much as they tried to continue sharing their okbaby channel, it seemed to be too difficult, and the two have since been posting on individual channels. Kira has most of her comment section turned off because to this day, she still gets a ton of hate, and the reason for that is because soon after their breakup, it came out that Kira had a boyfriend, and the boyfriend ended up being Preston. Yes, her best friend's fiance, or as some people have believed, husband. They broke off their engagement, and him and Kira ended up together, and they're still together. And it is not a good look at all. At the end of 2022, Kira admitted to the relationship and opened up about things, writing on Instagram saying, "I did not cheat on Oscar. We had a ton of problems behind the scenes and had a few times prior to this that we almost broke up, which also includes him leaving me. Preston did not leave Hannah for me." She also said, "Hannah and I are no longer friends, although I truly love her and think she's one of the best people to ever walk this planet. My breakup video is a very, very hard video for me because I was trying to cover all the emotions I was feeling by not feeling and laughing, and by doing so, it appears heartless and truthfully just overall horrible, which I do 100% believe is not an accurate representation of my character, and I'm sorry for those of you that it hurt. I am dating Preston, and we have been seeing each other since March of this year. Sometimes friends that are there for you in tough situations turn into more." People were not happy, but Kira and Preston were and have continued their relationship. Last year they got married, and this year she announced that she was pregnant. Oscar too has moved on, though he has been met with tons of support as people adore his new girlfriend, Addie. Now, last November, Kira actually posted a video titled "A Fresh Start," where she talked about the regrets that she had for how she handled her split from Oscar, and that she understands that people might not want to watch her anymore.
The first thing I want to say is that I'm really sorry. I feel very embarrassed and frustrated with the way that I've handled things, the way I've talked about things, and mostly the way that I've let down people who really do love, support, and care about me and the kids and the family. I feel like one morning I woke up and I took off running, and I haven't stopped. Not to make it about me, because I'm not the only one in this situation, and I'm not the only one with feelings and a side, and I get it. So I'm just really sorry for not addressing it, for not saying whether things are true or not, or what portion of things are true or not, for making a video in a time where I showed a side of myself that I didn't even know existed, and I think that led to even more confusion from me and for you guys. So I'm just really sorry. I get that based off of the things that have been said and based off of even things that are true, that maybe I'm not somebody that you resonate with anymore, and I'm not somebody that you want to watch or have a part of your life in any way that maybe I was before. I know my breakup was a letdown to a lot of people, and I get it. I still feel a lot of guilt and a lot of shame over the fact that it was my choice and the fact that I didn't handle it the way that I should have.
So she seemed to get people not liking her, but she's still going on with her life online, though I will say that her and Oscar have decided to stop showing their kids' faces online, which seems to be the best thing that they've really done, especially as drama heats up, because Kira has found herself getting called out recently by her former best friend Hannah. Hannah had actually made a GoFundMe asking for help to cover up matching tattoos that she got with Kira, and people were more than willing to send her money to get rid of these reminders. She posted, "Help me get a fresh start with a tattoo cover up. Hi everyone, as some of you may know, I have a few matching tattoos that were once symbols of friendship, but now serve as painful reminders of betrayal and heartache. While those memories hold significance, they're ones I'm ready to release and distance myself from. Covering up these tattoos isn't just about a physical transformation, it's about reclaiming my story and letting go of a chapter that no longer serves me. It's about finding closure and moving forward with intention and positivity. I want to take a moment to express my deepest gratitude for the incredible support I've received along this journey. Your encouragement and kindness have been a lifeline through some very dark times. A dollar donation would be more than just financial support. It would be a vote of confidence and a chance for us to be part of something much bigger together. Every donation will directly contribute to my cover-up process. Anything beyond my goal will go towards clearing credit card debt and addressing accumulated student loans impacted by this trauma. If you're unable to donate, simply sharing this campaign would mean the world to me. Thank you again from the bottom of my heart for your continued support as I embrace this new chapter. No matter what, no matter when, with love, Hannah." And she did meet her goal because people were just throwing money at her. They were like, "I feel so bad for you, Hannah. Here's a couple bucks." And she met that goal very, very quickly. Now, along with posting this GoFundMe, she had also shared a poem that she wrote on TikTok. And before the poem, she played an audio clip of something that Kira had said before about homewreckers.
To me, when I think of I think of homewrecker. That is what to me, that is somebody who deserves all the shaming in the world. Even not happy. If they're not happy in a relationship, that is not your job, Miss Sophie, to swoop in and try to fuck the guy till he figures it out. No, that's not good either.
Not it.
Yeah, you need that is a different type of situation.
The poem that she wrote was inspired by Kendrick Lamar's diss track against Drake titled Euphoria. In the poem, she said a lot to call out Kira. So some of the standout things that she had said were her follower count getting neutralized. I can only watch in silence. The family vlogger we once knew is looking desperate and now spiraling, moving just like a charlatan, selling lies. It's giving disgraceful. Why educate? You're not educated. Pregnancy, your only angle. Fabricating stories on the family channel when you hurt Mr. Morales. A pathetic master manipulator. I've kept quiet for a while. You're not an influencer. You're a homewrecker with the hope of being accepted. Hannah Hawker stood out. Girl code, never been in your collection. Oh, you thought the money, the power, and fame would make me go away? Have you ever played Have You Ever? Okay, let's play. Have you ever been betrayed, lied to with a poker face? Have you ever lost $20,000 because of a basket case? Well, I have and replaced them both, so I came out straight. Other things that she called out were the fact that Preston and Kira were about to have a baby together. P. Daddy a loser, you're having his junior. They must have forgot that they've done. Dipshit starting a family, watch it get shaky. Feel bad for your son. She continued to call out Kira being pregnant and also just Kira's character. How many more fake fairy tales about your life till we've had enough? How many more pregnancies until you finally feel that you're mom enough? They liked Kira on okbaby. They don't like Kira when she's acting rough. She later called out Kira once again for being a homewrecker with no remorse, saying, "What I learned is homewreckers feel no remorse and I'm fine with it. I'll cross the line with it. Call a B out. I took my time with it. We can be on a 2-hour time difference." She also calls out Kira for having her comment section off by saying, "Brush your hair and turn on the comments, the things that you don't like to do." She ended it with saying, "Ew, we don't want to see you on Insta no more. We don't want to see you on Insta no more. Stop. XOXO, your friend from the past, Hannah." Hannah later came out on Instagram to say, "Wow, the outpouring of support and response has been truly overwhelming. I didn't anticipate reaching my goal, let alone surpassing it. Your generosity has touched me deeply. I will be sharing updates on the cover-up tattoos when I have time. At midnight tonight, I'll be closing the GoFundMe and removing the poem from TikTok, bringing this chapter to a close. Additionally, as a token of my gratitude, I will be donating a portion of the funds to a charity of my choosing. I am inspired and excited for all of us to move forward. Thank you." Hannah really did reveal a lot here, and it also sounded like she had lost $20,000 in this whole situation, since she did say, "Have you ever lost $20,000 because of a basket case?" Not sure if this is from Kira and her working together on their podcast, or money that she spent and maybe couldn't get back for the wedding that she was planning with Preston, but that is a great deal of money right there. Kira, to no surprise, hasn't responded to what has been said, and honestly, I think she is in her bubble with Preston, and it is going to stay that way. She seems to have been able to brush off the hate enough to keep going online somehow, but I don't know if things will be getting any better for her as time goes on, especially with Hannah speaking out and a majority of people just feeling really bad for Hannah. But as of right now, that is what has been said as of recent. Let me know what you guys think about the fact that Hannah's come out to say this and what she said. I certainly want to know your thoughts. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.